I was super relaxed, and I just could feel the buzzing. Here, I could feel heat when you had your hands here, the heat. It's just something that so tangibly you can feel that you cannot deny it exists. There's such a thing. And that really also, I have to say, reinforced my connection with the divine, with a higher power. What prompted me to go to you was that I've been feeling like something is holding me back. I had this lack of motivation. Anything that I wanted to do, that I knew I needed to do, couldn't get myself to do it. My energy was lower, like I felt a little lethargic. And I tried to tackle it in many ways by, okay, I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to take these type of supplements. I'm going to fast for a few days, which worked. The intermittent fasting, which has been a blessing. But I still yet couldn't be back to myself. Before I even came to your session, I already was feeling a bit of a buzzing sensation, as if it started before the session. So really weird, but it was there. Couldn't understand it because I didn't even have coffee so that I could be ready for the session as my most relaxed state. So when I laid there, obviously I was very relaxed and comfortable. And when you first put your hand on my head, I immediately felt like a pinch in my left ovary. Maybe whatever that was. I felt a pinch, which, lasted for a few seconds, went away. And then immediately I felt relaxed. And then the buzzing, starts happening through my body, my hands. And then, as you keep on going, more and more relaxed, as if I'm about to doze out, And extremely relaxed and buzzing the whole time, basically. I expected something maybe a bit more wow, I'm gonna have an entity coming out and I'm gonna start shaking and yes, and it's none of that was happening. I was super relaxed and I just could feel the buzzing. Here, I could feel heat when you had your hands here, the heat. It's just something that so tangibly you can feel that you cannot deny it exists. There's such a thing. And that really also, I have to say, reinforced my connection with the divine, with a higher power, God, whatever you want to call it. Especially if you're a very pragmatic person and you have to see it to believe it. I've always been spiritual, but since I found Reiki, it has strengthened that to such a greater degree, because you cannot deny there is such a thing. I have to say that after the session, I didn't know how I felt, because I know I was very relaxed. But as the rest of the day progressed, I felt very tired, like a little drained. And I almost got confused about, what is this? This didn't work. I'm supposed to be energized and all, and it was not that at all. I was exhausted by the time 8 o'clock came, at 8 p.m. And I went to bed early. I had a slight headache too, and I'm thinking, maybe it's because I didn't have coffee. I'm a coffee addict and I didn't have coffee all day today. Didn't understand. Maybe that's why I'm feeling crappy. Maybe I'm going to have my period soon. Probably that's what it is. Try to make all these, reasons in my head. But I was disappointed slightly just because I expected to feel, enthusiastic about life and all that good stuff I was, wanted to have. And then the next day arrived. I had a great night of sleep. Went to bed early, woke up. I had probably about 9 to 10 hours of sleep, which is a lot for me. And I woke up refreshed, a different person. No procrastinated that day. I had my coffee, which I cannot let go of. I went to the gym, all my to-do list was, poop, 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 checked one after the other, this great, that just felt so good. And I was like, oh, okay, I feel this is what it is about. All right, I get it. So then I reached out to you, you reached out to me, as a matter of fact, because you checked on me, and I really appreciate that. And That's when I found out about the healing crisis, which I wasn't aware there was such a thing with the Reiki. I know there is such a thing when you do fast, juice fast as a healing detox crisis. I didn't expect it with the spiritual energy work, but it makes sense. And it is like the hurt symptoms, that slight headaches and all that, you know, after my little Google research. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened for me. And so yeah, it was a great experience.
When you make the commitment to have an energy healing session, the healing session starts there. That's why before you came, you start feeling the buzzing. How does it work? I don't know exactly, but I heard that from other great healers, and I felt it myself. So the buzzing that you felt before coming to the actual session is that the energy starts doing the healing already.
Right, that's amazing. Yeah, that's great.